Hey, what's going on,
Hey,
everybody? Welcome to Midnight Snacks. This is Dan here from Mandoline, joined once again by my two co-hosts.
Funky Mark. I'm a spicy
We're gonna
kind of guy.
we're gonna call you Mark from now on. And hello, you
Leon
there?
Core.
There, that's Leon. Okay, so I'm Dan. We have Mark and Leon. I think we're gonna cut the funny names out and just stick to our regular names. But we got a lot to cover here today, so I want to touch on what we're going to be talking about, and I want to keep these podcasts short, so I want to kind of focus on the points. But basically, we're going to be talking about the Tana Mongeau bomb threat from an alleged iDubbbz fan, the Cash Me Outside girl slash meme, something about JonTron hating SJWs, YouTube glitches and problems going on, as well as the chicken connoisseur and copyright claims on YouTube, and anything else that kind of comes up. But Leon, I was just telling Mark, I want to kind of keep these to 45 to 30 minutes. So we want to be concise, but whatever comes up comes up. But I wanted to start out with the Tana Mongeau bomb threat from the alleged, keyword alleged iDubbbz fan. So we already covered the Tana Mongeau N-word iDub situation in the previous episodes, but now apparently Tana Mongeau was hacked by, like I said, an alleged iDubbbz fan who emailed bomb threats to airports, and she's apparently out traveling now, and she made some Instagram or Snapchat videos I saw earlier talking about this, and there's currently no proof this is an iDubbbz fan or anything like that, but it's definitely someone who doesn't like her. Some are saying it's possible she's faking it, but she made these videos and she seemed kind of sad in them a little bit, but she was very careful with how she was choosing her words, and she tried to make it clear she wasn't blaming iDubbbz for this. But in a way, even bringing it up, you sort of are. But anyways, I'm
Yeah,
sure we're all now aware that iDubbbz can fuck up a channel big time.
right.
She lost thousands of subs from this content cop, and it's kind of funny to see just the way she's choosing her words now. I don't know if you guys heard anything about this at all.
I really haven't.
No, I've been off YouTube for a while, so that's like 57 years on the internet.
Well, yeah,
50.
you're right. It's like the second we cover any story, it's already a dead meme unless you cover it like the second after it comes out. So, but it's just very funny. I mean, iDubbbz definitely destroyed Leafy's channel, among other things like the Baited podcast. But now, this bomb threat, we don't even know if there actually was a bomb threat. She could be making it up. It was covered by Drama Alert saying she got swatted. Um, but she's being super careful with the way
I'm
she chose her words. She was like, I want to make clear, I'm not blaming iDubbbz. But it seems like it's probably the result of an iDubbbz follower. But
yeah.
just an
Um,
interesting little
I
story.
don't, I don't, I don't really believe that nonsense. And yeah, she is making sure she keeps track of everything she says because, she was called out on her BS as a hypocrite.
You
So
know, iDubbbz called out Leafy for his transition slides being way too long in his content cop, and Leafy changed those transitions, and then he started making fun of his chin, so Leafy started kind of making that a meme on his channel. And now Tana, the loose lips sink ships girl, is trying to be more careful with her words. So these content cops actually can have an effect on the creators.
That's a pretty good point to talk about in itself.
Yeah, I mean, if he
Like the
has some
consequences.
actual constructive criticism and it's making a change in YouTube, maybe we
Yeah,
need a content cop.
that's true. But then I feel like has to rely. It's like a weird parasitic relationship where he needs shitty content to make fun of to be successful. And that's kind of what happened to HGH. He kind of like stopped having shit to make fun of at some point.
Well, I
Um,
think, yeah, you're right. All of iDubbbz's videos are kind of talking about bad content if it's Kickstarter crap, which is my
right.
favorite series. But honestly, with the internet and people in general, there's always going to be crap on the internet. And
That's
I
true.
mean, you can go about it in a lot of different ways. You can be really harsh, or you can actually be like, hey, you can make your video better like this. And I think iDubbbz kind of has a hybrid of those things, you know, not clearly pointing out what they should do different, but sort of by implication.
Yeah, I don't really think the content cup can really affect people if people are like not really content with their own content, because what they do as soon as they see iDubbbz do like an exposed video, what happens is it affects them, and then they're like, yeah, he pointed out the errors, and the only time I could see it is when I get the shit beaten out of me.
I don't know what you just said, Leon.
Well, it's like this. Not a lot of people. Well, okay, say I made contact on YouTube, and, you know, I got a whole bunch of fans not criticizing me, just always supporting it and being like, oh, yeah, you're the best. Your content always this and that, even though it's shit. You know, Leafy has been getting millions of views and stuff like that, and his stuff is super repetitive. It's garbage. He doesn't make any jokes, and he forces videos out. He basically just keeps pumping them every single day just to make easy money. And as soon as iDubbbz made a video criticizing him and hitting him hard, then he started taking his content more seriously and was like, I'm really fucking up. And people are waking up to that. And they're like, you know what? iDubbbz does have a point.
Leafy's videos haven't changed. I go and occasionally watch one of his videos. It's him playing different CSGO Surf. I think that's the name of the game. CSGO Surf maps. And it's the same thing. He finds somebody cringy, he comments on it. It's nothing shocking. But I mean, on one hand, yeah, he wants to make money. He's actually, if you put a video every day out, you know you have to work. It's not easy to put a video out every day, but his videos aren't good. So he might have changed a few little things here and there, became more self-aware, but everybody's self-aware now. Everybody wears this self-deprecating humor as like a defense mechanism that also creates bad content, and everybody memes their weaknesses so nobody can point and make fun of them if they already admit it. Like Tyrion Lannister from Game of Thrones is like, all dwarves are bastards in their father's eyes. And he tells him to wear it as a shield. But I don't want to talk too long about that because I know we've kind of covered the iDubbbz Tana Mongeau thing to death and it's old news. But does anybody have any final thoughts on the situation with the bomb threat or any of it?
I'm trying to look this shit up, and I really can't find anything.
The bomb threat, I never even because
I
don't follow
YouTube videos of it, and like I can't even find any legitimate sources or.
The drama alert video for the bomb threat's up, and she uploaded videos to her social media earlier talking about it. And they show Bird News covered it and Drama Alert covered it already. I'm assuming Scarecewell covered at 3 in the morning or something.
I feel like she could be making it up though, you know, just to try to make iDubbbz look bad in a way by saying an alleged fan hacked her. Out of everybody, an alleged iDubbbz fan. And since she got so many, you know, views and she's still kind of popular, people just believe it off the bat without having evidence.
Yeah, kind of whatever she does right now is going to have an effect on, you know, the trajectory of her career if she gets bigger or not. She can turn this into a
bomb
situation.
Threat. Out of all things, it's just ridiculous. It's hard to believe.
I don't know. I try to, like, when you hear something like that, I don't want to roll it out or, you know, confirm it. I just got to go along with what it is. And
right. What she's saying is only her word, so it's all allegedly right now, even though she's, you know, said this on video. But I want to move into other crazy girls on the internet. Sure, all of us have seen the Cash Me Outside, how about that, girl?
Yeah.
So basically, my God. I've been hearing so much about her lately in the news.
Let me give a little, I have a couple paragraphs here. I just want to give a synopsis. So she was a troubled teenager on the Dr. Phil show about a year ago. But this video of her just went viral about a week or so ago and has been memes to oblivion. There's been trap remixes Instagram compilations, videos of her losing in a fight, videos of her twerking. She looks like she's maybe 18, 17 years old. Apparently she's only 13, but that doesn't stop people in the comments from writing gross stuff about her. She was in the new Kodak Black music video, who's an underground artist that's been blowing up over the past. The music video is called Everything 1K, starring Danielle Bregoli. That's her real name, Danielle Bregoli. And it's her wearing gold teeth, counting up money, sitting on the hood of a white Rolls Royce and shooting off a finger gun, checking her phone. The video was posted on World Star Hip Hop, which is pretty much like a rap and black entertainment website. Her Instagram account, get this, it's called Bad Baby. It's spelled kind of funny, BHADBHABI. Has 3.6 million followers already. Her videos are getting millions of views. She has links to the merch on her website and Snapchat accounts. She's got a bunch of shirts for sale. The first one says it's like a Keep Calm style shirt. It's a pink t-shirt where it has a little crown at the top and it says, Keep Calm and Cash Me Outside or something like that. The next one's a portrait of her face in the middle and spray-painted letters around it saying the phrase, like one of those kiosks you see in the middle of the mall that spray-paint shirts for black people, dead babies, and lesbians. One of them is a hoodie with the Champion logo, but it says Cash Me Outside instead. There's even a blanket, a tote bag, a puzzle with her face as she appeared on Dr. Phil. Also, fun fact, How About Dat is now a registered, copyrighted company she owns. So it's crazy to see that people can take a little bit, build a business, if not a career, out of something that just it's incredibly viral on the internet.
Yeah, she made it big.
This sort of thing happened with Damn Daniel last year. I think Vans approached him and gave him a lifetime supply of white Vans. He was invited on the Ellen Show and a bunch of other stuff. So even though this meme is already starting to die because the internet moves so fast, millions of people are watching her. She's going back on the Dr. Phil show, I think. She's got paparazzi following her. And she's been immortalized in this music video. So I want to hear what you guys think about all of this.
I mean, I got a thing or two to say about Dr. Phil and how trash that show is in itself.
Oh, garbage.
Fuck it.
But I do think that's funny that she was able to make a business out of it. Most people get mean to hell, kind of get left in some sort of weird spotlight, just become an afterthought. Like the Bad Luck Brian guy and Scumbag Steve, but those weren't really memes. Like,
oh yeah,
in the same way,
archaic memes.
Right, the 2011 memes. I heard the Scumbag Steve guy can't even get a date now.
Yeah, I've seen some series on YouTube like after the meme or like life after.
After the meme.
You know, that Damn Daniel, like that's so dead now. Like if you say Damn Daniel, it's like, how out of touch are you? Are you like a mom on Facebook?
Yeah.
It's like, this is the thing about memes. Like, nobody's cool if you know the meme. It's just like you know this inside joke that's huge on the internet.
Right.
But if you learn the meme late, it's like, screw you, you suck. That meme is old.
What are you?
Those are some dead-ass memes.
I want to add to that Cash Me Outside girl because it bothers me that so many people... stupid people like this are able to make easy money for no reason, like Jacob Sterling or whoever the fuck that guy is, Sartorius, or whatever that Musical.ly guy, that little kid,
Jacob Sanatorium.
Yeah, that bitch. So yeah, there's people who work 9 to 5, put hard work into the talent, underground artists, and all that, right?
Right.
And people like, okay, for example, that Cash Me Outside girl, famous quote, people mean the hell out of her, and now she's branding herself, and now she's making money off doing shit. People working 9 to 5, people on the sidelines putting hard work into their production and stuff, barely notice sometimes, and they have talent. And this girl is just making money for no fucking reason.
Here's what I say. Here's what I want to say, Leon. Although I agree with you, what she's doing is trashy, but you have to understand that her dad left her or died at an early age. Her mom got cancer twice and survived. And this kind of thing, it's just a personality. It's a persona. It wouldn't be that big deal if she was a goth or a punk. Nobody would care. But rap is the popular music right now. Rap is the most mainstream music, it feels like. So if you put it through that context, it kind of makes more sense, even though it's kind of stupid. But this might give her a platform to actually do something good with her life. And I'm not saying that's what she's going to do. Because like I said, she's been working on Instagram. So I'm not saying she's going to make the great choices, but it might do something better for her. Who knows?
I just feel like she's fusing or adding fuel to the fire by just making this generation even more stupid, because we got a whole bunch of degenerates already running around.
What? Hang on, elaborate on that for a second.
Degenerates, stupid people. You know, the ones who still follow Kim Kardashian, who just made money off of fucking a famous R&B guy.
Does that?
Exactly, and then nobody knew who the fuck she was until she got fucked, and then they got popular, and now she's more famous.
It's early 2000s, like that's not something new.
Yeah, but it's still a good example. People are being famous for no fucking reason.
Man, I can't hate on her, man. If you get an out, man. I'd take it.
But I mean,
look at Mandarin, you and I are working, right? We have jobs, and we will love to make money doing something that we like doing, like, you know, the podcast. I would love to make a living like that. It's not all about the money, but it'll be nice, you know, doing this, entertaining people, helping them in sort of ways other than just going on TV saying something stupid and then automatically, you know, just being a lazy fuck, not doing anything for the world and just branding yourself just for money. That's how it strictly is. That Cash Me Outside girl didn't do anything. Jacob didn't do anything. Leafy doesn't do shit. Leafy doesn't do shit. All he does is talk over and be like, "Hey guys," and he gets fucking thousands of dollars. I can do that shit. But guess what? Since he got way more exposure, he's obviously going to have people follow him. There's stupid people that are going to follow other stupid people.
So here's what I want to say about that. Myself, I'm currently unemployed. I was let go from my last temp job, replaced by someone more experienced. And I'm trying to make a living here doing this. That's not happening at all right now. But here's the thing about Danielle. She's not asking for this. This video came out over a year ago. The internet made her popular. That doesn't make what she's doing smart, but I mean, ultimately she's entertaining people, and now she's selling all this merch on her website. So in a way, I mean, all these videos and all the other stuff is like branding for her website, and she's going to go back on Dr. Phil. And maybe with this whole thing, she might become more self-aware and be able to actually make a business out of this. She's connecting with rappers, and there's a lot of people doing stupid stuff out there, and she's only 13 years old. I mean, she doesn't even know what she's doing. So should we be mad at her? Or should we be mad at her mom? Should we be mad at the internet? It's pretty kick-ass
that, like, someone on the Dr. Phil show actually is successful. Like, normally, I feel like that guy just thrives on the success of, like, fucked up people and fucked up situations. It's really fucked up because, well, he's not even an accredited psychologist in the first place, and it's entirely exploitation. That's what a show is. So I think it's kind of cool they actually had someone on the show that people go on to watch, just sort of
it's almost like a big F you to Dr. Phil because now she's getting money.
That's how I kind of see it.
Dr. Phil's like an orange Oompa Loompa that sucks the blood out of people that are already dying.
Right.
You know, like that girl who got shot in the face and had her face fall off. I saw a video like that, like it was a related video. It's this girl who got shot in the, like a big fat, like white girl who got shot in the face by a fat
Jesus
black chick.
Fucking Christ.
And like she has like no chin, and the girl, like Dr. Phil made this white girl like talk to this girl who shot her and be like, "I'm not afraid anymore." It was so disturbing. I could only get through like a minute.
That's fucked up. That's honestly fucked up. Oh my God.
Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to sleep tonight.
The Chronicles of Dr. Phil. Like I said, I used to work at Fox, and they would always have the TV on because they were watching other people's ads or watching our ads to see if they run.
Yeah.
And they had Dr. Phil on all the time, and it's entertaining. But Dr. Phil, he's not a good guy.
No.
I wouldn't trust him with my kids.
Oh God.
But let's move on to the next topic here. So I don't know if you want to talk about this at all, but you said JonTron is being reported as being an ass.
I had only saw like one post about it in passing. I don't know if it's like worth mentioning because I really can't find anything about it. There's like some drama going around. Like apparently some friend of his like started making these tweets about some political comments he made.
Here's what I got. The headline for the website I saw says JonTron threatened by liberals for criticizing political correctness. So basically, he was doing this thing with Sargon of the Akkad. You know, I think it was a stream or something interview with Sargon, who is a political YouTuber. And because of JonTron saying he doesn't like SJWs, he doesn't really have a strong stance about the Gamergate fiasco. People started unsubscribing and making these threads, you know, denouncing him, this beloved character. And, you know, he's generally pretty lighthearted. He's a comedian, and he says one thing political, and the internet freaks out. So just as easily as you can become cash me outside, you can get cashed outside.
You get cashed outside.
Yeah.
Let me find this post that, like, granted, because it was a live stream he did, and someone was like, dude, what the fuck? Because I think it was more than just, like, criticizing SJWs.
I think I saw some people commenting saying, you know, Ethan doesn't like SJWs. Ethan from H3 doesn't like SJWs either.
Right.
Who does?
But Ethan talks more about politics, and JonTron generally just talks about video games and bad movies.
JonTron is trying to stay away from his normal.
But I heard
that gaming humor thing he used to do, and H3 is really trying not to strain into politics because he doesn't want to split his audience.
Yeah, I've been kind of concerned about him doing that lately.
H3.
But I mean, social justice warriors have the best reactions to everything. They get easily pissed off, so it's funny.
H3 has not been making good content lately. It's been garbage.
Yeah, I was just kind of concerned because like you have a fucking alt-right problem, and you know when you start uploading videos of like SJW shit, then you start getting alt-right following, and you know.
Who are you talking about?
Well, not all the time. I mean, you don't have to be all-right to disagree with the social justice.
No, it's just like the internet is goes one way or the other, and that's my problem with it. It's just that like once you. Because like he started to kind of notice that he like made a video about SJW. It was like the humongous incident. And then he made that Joey Salads video, and then all of a sudden he got a fuck ton of hate in his comments or whatever. He like pointed out he was like, now I'm getting all these like people calling me cucks and shit for no fucking reason other than like pointing out Joey Salads being a dickhead. So it's sort of like the internet is kind of weird, and like how you need to like shape your fan base kind of
lost in translation, you know. Like I've made videos making fun of certain things that have happened politically, like a girl got pepper sprayed at a Trump rally. There was another video of this little kid at a Trump protest who like said he started a fire because he wanted to. And that's not me saying I hate any of these people. It's just a funny situation that happened. But from that situation and me posting it, it's like people extrapolate a point of view from that, which may or may not have been intended by the creator.
Right. And that's the kind of problem we get getting these days with the internet. It's like I think that happened with like you ever watch a $1 Million Extreme or Sam Hyde?
Nope.
Apparently, so he's like. He was kind of one of the weirdo comedians on Adult Swim. He had his own show, or I guess he had a YouTube channel before that. But he had like I think in his YouTube channel, he just had a bunch of shitty troll like feminists and shit and all this stuff. And his fan base got super fucking alt-right. Got really fucking out of control. And like his show got canceled on Adult Swim. But if you could like go on a subreddit, you just got all these dudes like kind of like Nazi shit, and they're like calling for people's deaths and shit because they're really upset about his show getting canceled and shit. It's just like, got really fucked up. And like someone described it as like Poe's law. Like once you sort of adopt a certain character, even if you don't intend to do it, you'll kind of become that in a way, or at least become a symbol of that.
It's like getting typecast.
Right.
Like actors who do a certain role, and then everybody only thinks of that actor in that role.
Yeah.
Like Napoleon Dynamite or something.
Yeah. It's pretty unfortunate. I kind of wish people on the internet. It's kind of weird. The internet has like a weird mob mentality that happens with it. Just
like
once the circle jerk starts stopping, you can't stop.
Yeah, it's like false information can spread like wildfire.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, sometimes this is a good thing, but it also can be a bad thing.
Right.
Is someone having some feedback come through?
Yeah, I'm hearing that too. Thanks, Leon.
Hey, Leon, do you want to try to plug your mic back in?
What the fuck is happening?
He sounds like an android.
My bad.
Oh, now you're here.
Hey, what happened, man? You got glitched out.
Okay, speaking of glitches, let's talk about the YouTube glitches and problems been going on.
Right.
So, everybody knows about this. Like everything we're talking about, everybody already knows. But basically, YouTube was having a glitch where if you unsubscribe from a channel, it counts as -2 subscribers. If you subscribe again and click unsubscribe, that's -2 more subscribers. So people were going to channels and spamming this, and there was one channel down to -1,555 subscribers. There was this channel called Black Box TV who was live streaming different channels where this was happening, and he kind of broke this story, and it was covered by everybody. It was apparently only a visual glitch that didn't actually remove 2 subscribers, and it seems like YouTube's already fixed it. Except for Scarce, John Scarce ended up with plus 200,000 subscribers after this is over somehow. And,
oh, shit.
But here's the thing. Let me see. They fixed it. It doesn't explain what's been going on with the sub and view loss overall since last fall when it started to become a problem. I've had problems losing views. Randomly, 100,000 views got deleted from my channel a few weeks ago. I guess YouTube like cleans views up and does sub purges. But I've also had problems with my notifications where they start giving me notifications for uploads from channels that I didn't turn them on for.
Yeah.
So the only thing I can do is just go to that channel and unsubscribe. Otherwise, I'm going to keep getting their videos in my notifications, and with all my other apps and with all my other YouTube stuff, I can't keep checking my phone, and it's just a hassle to deal with that. So YouTube changed the notifications a while back, and now it's kind of weird how I have to check my comments and replies. I don't see them for a day sometimes because I have to be on the Google homepage to see comments and replies, but on YouTube I can see uploads and stuff like that. But I don't know what you guys heard about this, thought about this.
I just haven't watched YouTube enough to experience people complaining about it.
For me, it's like it's kind of bad because for the people who make a living, it is very scary to see their income drop. I'm not sure if they get paid by subscribers, but you know, when people subscribe, there's lots of exposure, and I think you might be recommended to people and all that.
You do get paid for subscribers after a certain point.
Yeah, so I think the YouTubers get paid monthly. I don't think they get paid every other week, do they?
It's set up by a threshold through Google AdSense, so you can choose, like, if you want to get paid every time you make $100, you can do that, or you can set up like a higher deposit amount. Because I do make a little bit of money through YouTube, but not much.
Yeah.
But you know, like I said, this particular glitch is a visual glitch, and YouTube actually admitted to it, and they've denied the sub glitch that everybody else has been reporting since like last August.
Right.
But tons of these channels have been reporting crazy sub loss, and the views overall have been down by like 5%, and that's pretty big numbers when you're talking about one of the biggest websites on the internet. So I wonder if YouTube's ever going to... It seems like there's so much they don't tell us about that's like hidden behind the scenes, like they have this agenda and they want to promote certain people and they want to take certain people away.
Yeah, that's with once they Google bought YouTube, so everything has been very suspicious and shady before.
What have they been promoting lately to, have get that assumption?
Well, look at the trending section. A lot of times, like for example, they took iDubbbz's Content Cop off of trending. Number one views, 4 million views in like a day or something crazy like that. And they took it off, and then they put like, oh, here's some Super Bowl ads that nobody's watching, or oh, here's a random video that has 1,000 views.
I did hear they were like they were promoting trending shit that was like movie ads and shit like that. Just like it gave me the impression there was like a pay to play system going on.
Right.
Yeah, I heard some YouTubers paying for ads and stuff like that, and Google denied it.
But yeah, with the trending section, YouTube has denied, saying it's a paid promotions tab, but H3 was saying it was. I mean, we've heard Keemstar from Drama Alert and Ethan from H3. Countless other channels have reported, drops in views and losing subscribers immediately after they upload like a significant amount of them. So it's definitely been going on, and people have been talking about it. But up until this new glitch, everybody sort of pushed it aside,
right?
And now it's kind of resurfaced a little bit again.
Oh shit, man, that's a problem. I don't know what to do.
Of course it's a problem, Mark. Of course it's a problem.
All right, well, I think we can all agree on that. It's a problem. YouTube, get your shit together. And if you guys made it this far in the video, make sure you write 777 in the comments. Tell me your favorite flavor of ice cream.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, now
I can't wait to post.
This last
Chalky
story.
milk.
The last story is, maybe this might be the last story, but I want to talk about the chicken connoisseur and the copyright claims on YouTube. So there's this little guy named Elijah Kwashi, also known as the chicken connoisseur, who is an internet celebrity, and he goes around and eats fried chickens. He's a restaurant critic known for his viral YouTube videos on a series called The Pangus Munch. Apparently, Pang is I had to look this up on Urban Dictionary. Pang is P-E-N-G, and it stands for like a sexy girl. And it says, here's kind of like an example. There's some pang over there, or she's proper pang. And then there's another one that says pang means an over-exaggerated description of a person with good looks or a nice body or both.
But you use it to describe chicken?
No, pang, it just means like sexy. But
no, what does that have to do with the food guy?
Yeah, he uses it to describe chicken and like his shoes and stuff.
Oh, hell yeah.
So his channel's been blowing up recently with all videos getting 1 million through 4 million or more views. It's just him eating chips and wings and dat. He has a UK like slang kind of jargon. So they call French fries, chips. And he says dat a lot. So he's this 24-year-old man-child that reviews chicken sandwiches and chicken wings all around the UK. He looks like he's 13 years old, kind of a Gary Coleman thing going on a little bit.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
He has a bit of a personality, and a video quality and editing are above average. The quality and style make it feel like something that Vice or Munchies would put out. So nice. When he eats these wings, he just sticks the whole thing in his mouth and sucks off the bone. He dresses up in these button-up shirts and ties to shows off his shoes and makes it a bit of a meme. So he's always like, check the sneakers or whatever he says. And he kind of gets the same meal wherever he goes. Wings and dat and chips and what they call fries, and a drink of some sort. At the end of the video, he gives a place a score like a video game or a movie. There was even a rumor that I'm not sure is true or not, but someone said one of his bad reviews actually shut down a local chicken business because he roasted them so bad.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, pretty serious business. Like I said, it's a rumor. I don't know if it's true. You can probably go find that video on the series and look up the restaurant. But anyways,
I wonder how good the chicken is in the UK. Now you got me like enticed.
He makes it look good. I won't lie. He definitely makes it look tasty. But it's chicken, Chicken's like pizza, and pizza's like sex. Even if it's bad, it's still pretty good. You haven't heard that one before?
You know what? I think I heard the same YouTuber have one of his videos shut down because of a food critic.
I'm kind of getting to something like that. So a few of these commentary channels made videos about him. I first discovered him through Elvis the Alien, who did a video about him. And he wasn't too critical on him. He just kind of did a commentary. He was a little bit critical. But another commentator named Chubbs made a video about him, and it was copyright claimed. So Elvis was sort of begging in the video for him not to copyright claim it, but I'm pretty sure both of their videos did, and their fans started sending him angry tweets. And what they did was fair use. They just used a little portion clips of his video. But who really understands fair use on YouTube? It's such a great area, and we need definitions for this.
Right. Well, I mean, the legal definition is right there. When you see it get posted, I remember like H3H posted it a while back. It is in the law, but people can sue you for any fucking reason, and people will just take it and like sue. Like it sucks with the justice system these days, because you could just fucking sue someone and then use it as a weapon against someone. There isn't just any kind of filter for that shit. And we kind of saw that with the bold guy situation.
Right.
What about the bald guy?
Oh, he's that dude who sue H3H3, even though like that whole thing was complete bullshit.
Yeah,
right. Because
guy.
his feelings was hurt.
Yeah, but like he definitely did that as a fucking weapon. Like,
here's the difference. A transformative work, you're taking something, giving it new meaning, you're changing it, you're putting your own content in there. H3H3, his videos oftentimes are more percentage, a larger percent of the video is just him doing something, acting something, doing something outside.
Or commentating on it.
Or doing a parody of it. Versus these reaction channels, which I absolutely hate these channels, where it's just like this kind of like trendy couple that knows how to dab and say a couple like slang terms, and they're like, we're gonna watch this video that everybody else is watching, and we're gonna make a ton of money, but all we're gonna do is sit in the corner in a little box while the video plays and rob that content creator of all their work. So I hate those videos. But I had an interesting story where I made an original music video for this artist named Mac DeMarco. He was playing a Prince cover song. I spent a whole day on my day off a few months back making this video, completely original video with this cover song on it. I didn't monetize it or anything. 4 days later, Pitchfork, or as I like to call them now, Bitchfork, made their own video that was completely different from the one I made 4 days later, and they copyright striked me. So this is not only took my video down, also took away my ability to live stream for a year, took away my ability to upload took away my ability to upload videos longer than 15 minutes, and put my channel in bad standing. I didn't even know I didn't have the video monetized. They didn't ask me to take it down or anything. It was my original work of a cover song. I just got an immediate strike. So I contacted some attorneys as well as YouTube. YouTube told me to reach out to Pitchfork through email, so I emailed them several times. They just ignored me. I was polite in the emails, but that's how the copyright system works on YouTube.
What kind of thing is that to tell somebody? Like, oh yeah, email the guy who fucked you over. I'm sure they'll help you out.
I mean, there's tons of people on YouTube getting these copyright claims. They got nobody to defend them. And YouTube just doesn't have the staff to pay for all these, legal fees and legal advice.
What about FUPA?
Well, I contacted.
That was a while ago, Mark.
I wrote FUPA about it because it was like right around the time that happened.
Yeah.
And, they said they had a huge backlog and would contact me.
Damn.
Months later if they were able to, but I think they've been taking on high profile cases. Yeah. Mine's the opposite of that, but the video was getting tens of thousands of views very fast because I put a lot of work into this. Yeah. And I was very proud of it. But the whole week after that, I just felt so pissed off.
Dude, I would be too, man. That's like a digital rape in a way, They just fucked you over. They bang you over.
Yeah, I had
job. Bend you over, but no consideration, no lube. They just fucked you.
I had a good job at that point, but the difference is, people like Elvis. Well, Elvis, I think, has a job too, but some of these people depend on YouTube.
Right.
And it seems like if you want to get people on your bad side on YouTube, there's sort of like an unspoken rule. You can use anybody else's content in your own videos if it's a YouTube creator. Like if you're going to
Yeah.
comment on it or use it in some way, people do it all the time as long as you're doing your own thing with it. But this, when you take a stance against that, it seems like a quick way to have people turn on you. But it seems like the only thing people comment on the chicken connoisseur is he looks like he's 10 years old, and that's about it.
You know what? There's been an issue probably. Well, no, there was an issue last year about this guy who did a gameplay of a football game, and they used Family Guy used that clip. And what ended up happening was Fox strike down the guy's gameplay. And I was kind of confused because the gameplay that they used in the film or in the TV show was his originally, and then they striked him.
Yeah, I heard
And
there's some crazy copyright laws for professional sports, I think. Like, even if you're filming at the stadium, I think...
No. Well, what I was saying was, I'm sorry, that he had the gameplay first. That was his. He was playing the game. He did like this awesome, a whole bunch of tricks in this football game. Family Guy took that clip, put him in the TV show, and then striked his channel. I'll leave a link.
Wait, it was
Yeah,
just like,
I know, it's crazy.
Wait, hang on. You're talking about like a video game?
Yeah, a video game.
Oh, like fuck, what are they called?
I'm pretty sure you've seen it before.
Like
It
the
was a
NFL
very
games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I'll post a link in the comment section or in the description or somewhere. But
Okay.
it was nuts because they're making millions off this guy's gameplay, and I don't think he's making any money off of it. And then even if his channel does make money, now it's got a strike.
Fucking bourgeoisie,
Yeah,
man.
well, that sucks, and that's just like a dime among, hundreds and hundreds of these cases. So many people get these strikes, and I think YouTube is trying to find some resolutions to this. They have made changes where now if you get a strike, the money you would make from that video gets put aside instead of going directly to the person who's, placing the strike. A few weeks ago, like a week or two ago, there was a channel called Vexed who exposed this Trap Nation. It's a YouTube channel that like takes people's music off SoundCloud and uploads it. But there was this hacker who was fronting like he was a record label executive and filing strikes on artists' work or other people's work and then stealing it and taking all the money. Like this guy's made hundreds and hundreds, if not millions of dollars. And part of it's been him using, this hacker guy acting as a record label exec.
Well, shit,
So
man.
it's pretty crazy.
I tell you what, YouTube these days, it's kind of like the Wild West. I don't know if they anticipated all these problems or people exploiting the fuck out of everything. But damn, if it isn't hard being a digital artist these days.
Yeah, I think copyright is important for protecting people's work. Like
Right.
I had someone steal one of my videos and just upload it verbatim to their channel with no editing. I filed a strike and they took the video down.
Yeah.
It is important, but I mean, it seems like a lot of the times it goes in the favor of the people it shouldn't be going to.
Right. I'd be so afraid of getting sued. Like if I did a fair use thing and someone just tried to fuck me over.
And other countries don't have the same fair use laws.
Yeah. That's so shitty. I did hear one legal advice or something. If you think someone's gonna sue you, sue them first. Sue them first. Like, I swear there's a fucking biasy with defendants. Like plaintiffs tend to win more cases, no matter what the case is. Like, no matter if it's bullshit, plaintiffs get an inherent bias.
Well, you're not.
And so
It's gonna be tough.
So yeah, if someone's threatening to sue you, you better fucking sue them first. That's all I gotta say.
It's gonna be tough. It is going to be tough because I'm telling you right now, if I made a YouTube channel and everything's fair use, and then they want to try to grab money off of me and sue me, good luck because I'm broke as fuck.
But
yeah.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
I'm seriously, they're not gonna get any money off of me.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
Oh yeah, well same thing with me, but you know.
Same thing with
I
me.
feel like
I'm
you're just being an indebted slave at that point. Indentured
a
servant.
debt slave.
Indentured
Whoa, what
slave.
are you trying to say?
Yeah.
At that point,
Mark, how could you?
Yeah, at that point, it's just like cash me outside. How about that?
Cashing outside.
Oh,
But I
no.
think
You know
that's
what?
probably a good place
I'm
to end it.
Oh yeah, dog.
Final thoughts, guys.
Eat your meat.
What? What?
Why does this happen? I did this last time at the end of the last one. It's going to be a theme here at the end, I guess.
Well, okay, I'm gonna end my final thoughts and just I'm not gonna be the only one who feels this way. Stop making stupid people famous, but regardless of what I do or say, it's gonna happen regardless.
I actually have
So I'm gonna
to say about that. I don't, but we're probably running out of time. Why I think
you
that's
should
the thing.
just
Hashtag.
let your mind set free, man.
Hashtag-
Come
Well,
on.
I think it's a thing because people are just need some kind of escape from their lives, and they'll hail people like that. You know, they'll praise them just so they can kind of escape from the debt. You know, the fuck am I trying to say? Just their meaningless existence.
What do you mean? Like it's super catchy and simple that they can, since they don't
or
really
just
have.
or just all the memes and shit, or you know, like people watch Kardashians just to escape from their like bullshit lives.
Vicarious, living through them vicarious.
Yeah, it's kind of a living vicarious thing.
Oh,
I think that's why people like stupid fuckers.
Yeah,
It's because of that.
It makes you feel better about your own life by comparison.
Right.
Everybody use hashtag stop making stupid people famous. We're gonna make t-shirts with that as a slogan on there.
Oh, I would love shirts like that. There might be, but if there's not, we should be the first to actually use it.
But then
I'm over here staring at I was at work, right? And then when I went on my lunch break, I was on Facebook and I couldn't escape the Cash Me Outside girl. That meme has affected my phone, and I'm over here in my 9 to 5 just depressed as fuck. And I'm like, oh my God.
I mean,
Are you fucking serious?
there's definitely something nice about, funny memes, but they get old very fast. We need a bigger meme factory, and hopefully we'll see that. But I think it's time to wrap it up. You can find me on Twitter at Mandoreen. Where can we find you guys?
At Funky Mark, but I don't really tweet, so
Yeah,
have fun.
I'll tweet at you. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Leon Encore. And, we could chill. Or you could contact me. We'll talk about whatever. I'm open to any discussions. If you got any suggestions for the podcast, leave them in the comment section.
Yeah, and make
Good
sure
shit.
to leave your favorite ice cream. Guys, please comment this video. I mean, those comments really do help. And I read every single one and reply to everybody, even myself sometimes. So, yeah, I think it's time to wrap it up. But that was Midnite Snax. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again next week.